Normally, I try and make a joke. I do something funny. I freak out. I show my emotion. As you can see, this team has defeated me. This team has defeated me. What is going on, everyone? The Phillies get shut out in San Francisco. They lose 5-0, and it sucked. Before we begin, and I promise I'm not going to do this before every video, but because it's so fresh, I'm going to throw it out there a couple times. I do have a promo code with SeatGeek. You can use the promo code BROADS with your purchase when you check out to save $20. 5-0. 5-0. One hit. They recorded one hit, and it was when Cesar Hernandez came in to pinch hit. Now, Madison Bumgarner today was electric. There's no denying that. But the Phillies offense did not help. I mean, I could go out there and throw on the mound and look tremendous against the Phillies. That's no knock on Madison Bumgarner, but it's a legitimate frustration point when it comes to this Phillies offense. Should I go down the lineup? Okay. Quinn 0 for 4. Rhys Hoskins 0 for 3. Bryce 0 for 3. Segura 0 for 3. Bruce 0 for 3. Should I continue? I mean, this was a Sean Rodriguez, Andrew Knapp game, so those sucked to begin with. Oh, yeah, let's talk about this. Adam Haseley sent down because Jay Bruce came back? Huh? Adam Haseley was playing well. Don't tell me that the outfield was getting crowded. I don't want to hear it. Corey Dickerson in left. Adam Haseley in center. Bryce Harper in right field. Jay Bruce coming off the damn bench. My buddy made this argument to me. Well, you need that pop. You need that pop in the lineup. Jay Bruce's pop, that is. Do you? I mean, really, do you? Is that going to be the difference? I know he had big moments when he was playing before the injury, and he won us some ball games, but really? Adam Haseley should be in the lineup. He should be on this team. He was performing so well. Like, that's the problem with this organization. They don't know how to use their brain. Over his last 11 games, hitting .350, 500 slugging, 5 total hits, 2 doubles. Like, Adam Haseley was solid, and especially defensively. Get rid of Sean Rodriguez. The guy, does he have nudes of Gabe Kapler or something? Because Sean Rodriguez should not be in the league. It's almost as if he has blackmail on this organization. I understand Roman Quinn's fast and he can bat both ways at the plate. I'd rather have Haseley. We finally have a younger kid come up and perform pretty solid. And we're just going to send him down? For what? We're not winning baseball games because of this move. It's not like Bryce Harper's returning to the lineup and go, okay, oh, you know what? That makes sense. We paid this guy $330 million. This is the guy. It makes sense. This doesn't make sense. I'm clearly frustrated. You know, Madison Bumgarner today dominated us. Like I said, let's get back into this ball game. He went 7 innings, 1 hit baseball, 1 walk. He had 3 Ks, 21 pitches called for strikes. I made a video pretty damn recently about the approach to the plate and how this Phillies team just has no clue what they're doing when they are in the batter's box. 21 called strikes. By the way, Madison Bumgarner at the plate, dominant, on base 3 times. Think about our offense today as a whole. Think about how many people were on base. Not many. Madison Bumgarner was on 3 himself. He had a hit, which sparked a lot of momentum in that third, and it was a long at-bat. He was fouling off pitches with Aaron Nola. It was a duel between the two in that one at-bat, and Madison Bumgarner won the battle because they ended up scoring 3 runs in that inning to take a 3-0 lead. But he had that one hit. He walked twice. He scored a run. He did everything today. So they were up 3-0 in the third. Then in the 6th, it was a sloppy inning as a whole. Nick Pivetta walked a couple. Andrew Knapp had an error throw down to second base. Maybe Gene Segura should have had it. Probably, in my opinion, actually. Pass ball, a wild pitch, scores a run. That inning was miserable. In the seventh, there was a home run by the Giants to make it 5-0. I'm not blaming Nick Pivetta on any of this, to be honest with you. It is what it is. We scored 0 runs and had 1 hit. I actually thought Nick Pivetta had his nastiest pitch. It was to end the 8th inning. It was beautifully pinned right on the outside corner. I mean, this thing was sick. I had to do one of these. Was that Nick Pivetta? If only he could do that, every pitch. Nola stunk today. 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, a couple walks, 3 strikeouts. He was bad. He was grinding. He couldn't execute. He couldn't locate. He was all over the place. And obviously, we can't afford him to have those kind of outings because then we have 5 starters that are not serviceable. We need at least the one. The team has defeated me. It's pretty obvious. Gabe Kapler after the game, I wanted to stick around that YouTube feed just to hear what he had to say. This stood out to me. We got to keep the mood light. That's going to help us turn it around. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's keep the mood light. I understand you don't want to get too extreme, too harsh, where everyone's holding it extra too tight. I get that. But Gabe, we're 115 games into the season. Did keeping the mood light really help throughout this time? This is what scares me. This feels like a collapse. We collapsed last year at an epic rate. This feels the same way right now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And if it's going to happen again with the same skipper, that's an issue. And I'm afraid that this upper management doesn't see it. It's almost as if because the Phillies have been so irrelevant over the last few years, they were on the back burner. No one cared. No one thought about anything. Now that they had expectations, we are seeing how much of a dumpster fire the Phillies really are. They have no clue on anything. I truly believe that. Their mindset makes no sense. I don't understand their mindset at all. And it bothers me. It bothers me. We scored 3 or less runs in 13 of our 25 games since the break. I'm telling you, we are going to be 4th in the division. Those Mets. And deservingly so, we should be 4th in the division. I might even have to look up the Marlins. Maybe they're going to sneak close to us. That's right. Can we finish 5th? Is that possible? Oh, it sucks. Kingery played second base today. You want a positive? He made a couple nice plays defensively. He had a beautiful tag there on a stolen base. Andrew Knapp had a gun down there, a nice hose down to second base. He made a really nice tag at second, and he had another really good play there as well. So, you want to take a positive out of the game? There you go. There's your positive. Tomorrow, Drew Smyly's on the mound. As frustrating as this team has been, I would say before this game tonight, so take this game out of it, as frustrating as they have been, I was still watching and enjoying and embracing this horrendous run. But for some reason, today's game, it just hit me differently. Now, tomorrow's game will either somewhat have that thin rope that's almost breaking. If we win that game somehow, that thin rope might be able to keep me holding on. But if we throw up another game like this, where we are just out of it, where there is no pulse, where there is no rhythm in this game, where we are not even involved one bit, I hope that rope doesn't snap. I need this to carry me a little bit longer. Luckily, this NL wildcard is such a joke that we're still involved. Like, we have no business, none whatsoever, even being in the conversation for playoffs. We're getting lucky. The Phillies are essentially escaping one here because the NL is so bad that we're still involved. If we were 10 games out of the wild card right now, it would be even worse. Like, they're feeling the heat. There's no doubt about it. But they would be feeling it even worse if we weren't even close to the wild card. Because there are some fans out there that value it this way. The goal was to be in the playoffs. We are in the mix. What is there to complain about? I don't know how you can think like that. Because to me, I don't care. It's not about being in the mix. It's nice. It's a bonus. But I'm watching crap baseball. That bothers me more. Yeah, that's great. We're in the mix. We're playing crap baseball. And nothing's being fixed. We're not changing anything. And the one thing that's so true, and I'm so anti-Gabe Kapler, but you fire him, say you fire him at the end of this season. Guess what you're bringing in? A guy just like Gabe Kapler, who's going to be doing the same things. Who's going to be following Matt Klentak, who's going to be a puppet to those guys. Nothing's going to change until upper management change. You know, until they change. But here I am. We lose a baseball game 5-0. And if you can't tell from my tone, I'm hurting. I'm hurting with this baseball club. Let me know your thoughts down below on this. I mean, really. Really. See you next time.